leader, Harish Khurana, is joining us over the phone line right now. Mr. Khurana, Mr. Kejriwal has been granted bail by the court because he hadn't been appearing before the Enforcement Directorate, but the matter of the ED still not being able to question Arvind Kejriwal remains.
See, law is taking their own course, and as far as law is concerned, ED has given him the summons as per the law, and I think he's running away from the questions being asked from the ED. End of the day, he has to be present in front of the ED and give the answers to a lot of questions. Problem is, Arvind Kejriwal, I think, is hiding a lot of things. That's the reason he's running off from the questions of ED. I mean, he should obey what the law says, and he should present in front of ED. Today, granting him the bail is one of the process of what the law says. But the key question is whether he wants to present in front of ED, yes or no. I think my suggestion to the Arvind Kejriwal is, if he's not hiding anything, he should present in front of the ED and give answers to the question what ED is asking.
Right. Mr. Khurana, thank you so much for speaking with India Today. So that is what the BJP is saying. It's a simple case. You're being asked to join an investigation. Why don't you simply join the investigation and clear your stand and defend yourself? Why are you avoiding joining an investigation, an ongoing investigation? But Mr. Arvind Kejriwal says that it is legally untenable, the summons that have been issued to him, and it's all politically motivated, that this is being timed in order to keep him away from the election campaign. So it remains to be seen what happens in this matter forward. For the moment, viewers, just to bring you some clarity, he has been granted bail under Section 174 of the IPC. The Enforcement Directorate had gone to court and said he's not joining the investigation. This is basically when you do not obey the orders of a public servant, because the Enforcement Directorate had issued several summons to him and multiple summons went unanswered by Arvind Kejriwal. The Enforcement Directorate went to court. This is a bailable offence, because of which he's been granted bail by the court after having to furnish a 15,000 rupees bail bond. But the question of the Enforcement Directorate, that matter will go on, that the Enforcement Directorate continues to say before court that he's not joining the investigation. That is a matter that still Mr. Kejriwal needs to respond to, and it remains to be seen how the court directs him in that regard, or the Enforcement Directorate in that regard. Remember, there's been a high-profile arrest already yesterday. K. Kavita, who in fact is at the Enforcement Directorate office as we speak. Shreya Chatterjee, my colleague, is at the ED office. She is tracking both these cases because they both pertain to the Enforcement Directorate and they both pertain to the exact same case, the Delhi Liquor Policy scam case. Shreya, what happens from here? Any clarity as to whether the Enforcement Directorate can go ahead and question Mr. Kejriwal? Does he have to join the investigation? Or is that a matter before the court still, and the court has to give directions?
Paulmi, from what we're understanding that is just transpired in the Rouse Avenue Court, Arvind Kejriwal has managed to get a bail on the complaint that the Enforcement Directorate had filed against Arvind Kejriwal for defying an order of a public servant, which was under Section 174. It was a bailable section. On those grounds, he's managed to get a bail. After Arvind Kejriwal has left the court, the hearing is still under its way. As we talk, we are seeing that the ASG and Ramesh Gupta, who's appearing as the lawyer of Arvind Kejriwal, arguing before the court on matters pertaining to the Delhi Liquor Policy scam yet now. Right now, what the matter is being discussed, as we are learning, is on is pertaining to supply of documents. So it's still unclear to say that whether Kejriwal has got a relief from appearing before the Enforcement Directorate. What he has got a relief from is, any action against him for not appearing before the ED. Now, as the matter is going to be heard and is still being heard in the Rouse Avenue Court, clarity will trickle down on whether this at all means that this is a no coercive action against Arvind Kejriwal by the ED, because it doesn't look like that. It only looks that he's got a bail against the complaints filed by ED under Section 174.
Absolutely.